Welcome to Cooking with Cindy, the winter holiday edition. So today I will be sharing with you my Yorkshire pudding recipe. So this actually is a recipe that Peter's mom showed me how to make, because if you're gonna learn how to make Yorkshire pudding, who better to learn it from than a Yorkshire woman, right? Peter's from Yorkshire, he's actually from Leeds. And so his mom, God rest her soul, made sure I knew how to make Yorkshire pudding for Yorkshire lad. The ingredients, the recipe is very simple. It's in the technique that really is difficult and challenging. So you have to have your oven on at the highest temperature possible. And then you'll need to let your lard or your fat, your oil, get super, super hot before you pour in the batter. That's the secret. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with 3 eggs. This should make about a dozen Yorkshire pudding. So the measurements are basically, you start off with the 3 eggs, and whatever that measures is the exact same measurement that you're gonna do for the milk and the flour, all-purpose flour. That simple. Okay, so let's crack 3 eggs. So this is exactly 2/3 cup, right? So that means that I'm gonna put in 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour and 2/3 cup of milk. So then you grab 2/3 of flour. And 2/3 cup milk. And then you whisk everything together. So you want to just whisk it until it's nice and smooth. It's actually better to do this in a larger bowl, but I have my measuring cup because I needed it to measure the eggs. Ideally, you want to have this sit overnight or at least a few hours, just so that the flour can soak all the milk and the eggs and everything. But in this case, we're just gonna let it sit for a bit. You want this smoothness and this consistency, and you just don't wanna overwork it. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge while we heat up our oil. Let it rest there for a bit. And then I have my oven going at 500 degrees. Clean up my workstation, put all that aside. Now, I have turkey fat here. I saved it from Thanksgiving. I put it in the freezer. Anytime I have any kind of turkey fat or beef fat, I always try to save it and freeze it for occasions like this. Now, you can use duck fat, you can use beef fat, you can use lard, you can use avocado oil or any kind of cooking oil that can heat up to a high temperature. So today I'm going to be doing turkey fat. You're going to want to do 1 tablespoon in each. And whatever fat you use, like for instance, if you were to use duck fat, then the Yorkshire pudding will take on that flavor. If you use turkey fat, then, you know, the Yorkshire pudding will take on that flavor, etc. I mean, it's quite decadent. Now we're gonna pop this baby in the oven for 30 minutes. And the reason why is because I want it to get piping hot, so when I pour in the batter, it's gonna sizzle. If it doesn't sizzle, you're gonna need to put it back in to show you. So let's go to the oven. Okay. So it's in there. Set your timer for 30 minutes and then we come back. Okay. Oh my God, it's so hot. You got to be really careful to take this out. You do not want to burn yourself because it's super hot oil. Then you want to do a test. Well, first you have to stir your batter. Okay, then do a test just to make sure because it needs to sizzle. So I'm going to just do that. It's sizzling. Let's evenly pour this. Yeah, that's a sizzle you want. You want to make sure that when you're pouring it, that you have enough for 12. Let's put this bad boy back in the oven. Oh, yes. So it's been a little bit less than 15 minutes. I've been eyeing it. You want to see? But don't open it. I was eyeing it because I turned the oven light on. So let's go. Ah, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, look, zoom in, baby. Look at this, how beautiful. I think you call them popovers. I forget. Okay, let me grab a plate. I got my gravy going. I'm heating up my gravy. My mouth is literally watering right now. Okay, so let's take this baby. Do you see how fluffy and airy it is? Look at the inside. See? Okay, so my gravy is ready. Yummy. Let's head over here. My mother-in-law would be very proud. Peter would be very proud. You have to serve it right away or else it will shrivel. Oh, gosh. That is incredible. Wow. Now, when you go to England, you will find a Sunday roast at any restaurant, well, not any restaurant, but a lot of restaurants that you go to on a Sunday, they always have these, and they're like this big, but I can never finish them, so I like it this size. So there you go. Hopefully you will incorporate Yorkshire pudding in your holiday dinner. Bye.